Welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for Grady Dick.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick, and it's Barrett at the small forward position. And for the Knicks, Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blow-up, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now, here's Quickly. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Back to Quickly. Bridges with the steal. Anunoby has the open look. Goes back up. And the layup good by Hart.
The energy with which Hart plays is just incredible. This guy fearless attacking the glass.
Pirtle with a screen on Hart. Barnes against Hart. Towns with the steal. Pass to Brunson. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Hart against Barnes. Pirtle, the pass to Dick. Misses from short range. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Back to Bridges. Brunson outside. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Now here's Towns. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Here's Brunson. That one falls. Brunson's got his second bucket.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 3. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Now, here's Bridges. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
My goodness, we've seen stretch 5s in this league, but for Karl Anthony Towns to make that long a shot, look out.
Here's Barnes. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Raptors. Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Mitchell passes to Barrett. Mitchell trying to free himself. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
He's off on the first. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
This is a big who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
Barnes kicks to Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Hurdle with a screen on Bridges. Quickly, that's for 2. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Hart against Barnes. Hart the pass to Brunson. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 6. Shot from 12. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. To the inside. Here's Brunson. Toronto grabs the miss. 1:56 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Mitchell. Some solid defense from Hart. The Knicks leading by 6. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Hart. After R.J. Barrett's miss. The kick out to Anunoby. For 3, Bridges. That one, no good. Raptors trail by 8. Barnes looking around. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Pirtle. Now, here's Barrett. Trying to get something going. 2 points. That one goes.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
On the wing, Bridges. Here's Hart. Towns down low. Hurdles there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
The first free throw is good. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Mitchell. Still yet to score. Fires the three, and that one's good. Abaji. And so it's New York with it, leading by 5. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Raptors trail by 5. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. We've got Chris Boucher. Grady Dick is out there with Mitchell. And it's Mobo in at power forward.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Down low, Sims. Count it.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Mobo. No good on the three. Now McBride. Still scoreless. Brunson the pass to Achua. Takes it from 10. Toronto grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent just too great.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Knicks making a change here. Toronto on defense. It's a 5-point game. Brunson the pass to Sims. Pass to Achua. 6 to shoot. Here's McBride. The three. The offensive rebound. And the shot goes in. Achua's got his first bucket of the night.
And this is who Achua is. Tremendous offensive rebounder.
And here's Boucher. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And the first one drops. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And both free throws good for Dick. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. the shooting guards you see listed there have been the ultra-reliable players for the past month. Take a look at their percentages from the field during that time. Mikal Bridges is second.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Sims the pass to Hart, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
He misses the free throw.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. The Raptors also with a sub. Walters checked in. No luck that time either. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Towns, no luck. Raptors trail by 5. And here's Barrett. He's coming off a 25-point game against Milwaukee.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Here's Bridges. Shoots over Walter. Misses the baby hook. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the paint. Now here's Brown. Still without a basket. Walter can't get it to go. Brunson against Brown. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Walter. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Mobo. Outside, Barrett. There's 1:38 left to play here in the half. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
1:27 left in the first half. Bridges outside. Brown against Brunson. Get the floater. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The shot missing. Towns with the defensive effort. Hart the pass to Bridges. Back to Hart. New York moving it around. Here's Brunson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Quickly finds Pirtle to the inside. Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Here's Barrett. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Baseline try. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Hart.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Great to see you. And speaking of great, see what I did there? Karl Anthony Towns had an incredible first half.
I'm looking at one of the all-time great shooting pivots. Not you, Shaq, sorry. But Big Cat has controlled the game with his offense.
Yeah, you just don't see many 7-footers do what he does. Tremendous first half. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Looking at the Knicks, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And the Raptors with the ball, trailing here by 8. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. The Knicks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
Raptors trail by 9. Here's Barnes. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Dick. Bridges with some nice defense. New York has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Out to the right wing. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands, and he lets it fly.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Let's take a quick look at the numbers for Towns. Averaging 25 points per, 14 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Dick finds Pirtle. 90 seconds now into the second half. On the wing quickly. Brunson covering. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Quickly.
Outstanding handle from Quickly. Boy, just understanding how to break the defense down.
Hart with a screen on Quickly. Here's Brunson. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Barrett kicks to Barnes. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anunoby against Barrett. Anunoby passes to Brunson. The baseline J off the mark.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Towns. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To Quickly. Now Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
Yeah, DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. First one falls for him.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Miles McBride's checked in for Anunoby. And then for Toronto, Abaji's checked in. And Davion Mitchell's subbed in for Quickly.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Agbaji. Here's Dick. To the paint. It's picked off. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's McBride. Buries the jumper to finish the break. McBride's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
This is something you're seeing evolve with Mikal Bridges, expanding his playmaking abilities.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Toronto making a change here. Brown's checked in. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. The Knicks fourth.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Barnes against Hart. Here's Agbaji. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
The Knicks leading by 12. Pass to McBride. It's stolen by Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Raptors trail by 10. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Right side Towns. Brunson kicks to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Agbaji. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And now just a 5-point Knicks lead, and we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. We've got Walter, also Mitchell out there, and it's Boucher in at center. Here's Achua. Pass to McGrone. Thompson with it. New York moving it around. A shot by Sims, no good. Here's Abaji. Toppin covering. Here's Abaji. Boucher with a screen on Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Well, at 6'9", despite the lean frame, Boucher very capable scoring on the interior. Draws the defense's hand right there.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
Payne, he's checked in for New York. Good on the second free throw.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Here's Brunson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
One of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Pass to Mitchell. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you see Boucher willing to take a hit if it means getting to the free throw line. Nice job, Chris.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Boucher. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. And so Boucher nails both of them. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Mitchell against Brunson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
And here are the Raptors now. 7-point differential. Pass to Boucher. Now Mitchell. Takes it off the glass.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Bridges outside. Over to the wing. Here's Achua. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Pass to Abaji. Boucher with a screen on Bridges. Lock at 6. Here's Abaji. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Sims. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Boucher. Here's Walter. Back to Boucher. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now, here's Achua. He's covered closely. The jump hook, and Boucher sends it back. Here's Walter, defended by McBride. Mitchell against Brunson. Back to Boucher. Sims with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Brunson. Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Raptors trail by 9. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Quickly finds Barrett. Back to Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Drains the three-pointer.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
Quickly against Brunson. Brunson draws the double. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. And Towns gets it to go.
But Pat answers with his own three, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Raptors trail by 9. Screen by Pirtle. Barrett against Anunoby. Here's Pirtle, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
Take a break. Take a break.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket. Somewhat of a lost skill.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Knicks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And the dunk by Poeltl. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So it's New York picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.